Hi guys, we're solving exercise number 3 from chapter 1 in your book, and the question is write a program that reads an integer n followed by n natural numbers from the keyboard. Then your program computes the number of times each number appears in the list. So لازم نطلع على ال following example بنلاقي that first we scanned 10 and after that we scanned 10 numbers. So نحن لأننا نعرف كم number we have to scan from the user, he has to tell us قد إيه بالأول. So هون بهذا الexample قالنا 10, then we scan 10 integers after that. Then the computer should, or the program should compute the number of times each number appears in the list. So as ملاحظ 2 بين 4 times, then in the output it should tell us that 2 appeared 4 times, 5 appeared twice, 3 appeared twice, 6 appeared 1 time, and 7 appeared 1 time. So how to think about such a problem? The first thing to do is to think about it as someone who wants to solve the question, which is to count how many each number appeared in how many times each number appeared in the list. Then we see if we can apply how we thought to the program that we're writing. So a lot of you thought about this in class. أول شيء طلعوا إنه 2 قطعت أول مرة, then the second time, then the third time, then the fourth time, then 2 4 times. Then we go to 5 بنعد قطعت twice, it's 2 times. 3 قطعت twice, and so on. Let's see if this works, if this way of thinking works. So let's try to solve the problem like this. Okay, we started counting 2. 2 قطعت أول مرة, تاني مرة, تالت مرة, رابع مرة, so 2 4 times. Then 5 twice, then رحنا على 3 وال 7, 3 قطعت 2 وال 7 قطعت 1. Then the problem is here. We have 5 again, something that we already counted. So what to do? بهالحالة ب this way of thinking إنه بنمرق على كل رقم and we compare it with the whole list, كل رقم بنعاد أكتر من مرة رح نرجع نعده another time and the third time and the fourth time إذا ببين هالقد. So هون رح نرجع نقول 5 2 times. Let's compare it with our output يلي مطلوب منا من الإكسرسايز. الأوتبوت بيقول إنه أول شي بفرجي إنه الأرقام they are in order. مش من order كيف بينوا بقلب الليست, in order of growth. يعني أول شي 2 بيرجع 3 بيرجع 5 بيرجع 6 بيرجع 7 increasing order, منه بالorder of occurrences. يعني مش إنه 2 بيرجع 5 مثل ما بين عنا نحن ب the way we thought. هون إذا بنلاحظ 2 5 بيرجع 3 مش 2 3 5. So this is the first thing wrong about this way of thinking. The second thing wrong about this way of thinking هو إنه لما الرقم بيرجع بينعاد مثل ما هلا انعادت الفايف رح نرجع نطبع مرة تانية إنه هو قطع مرتين, while هون كل رقم ببين once. So this is how we know that this way of thinking is not very accurate. فيها تكون accurate in terms of counting, مزبوط 2 قطعت 4 مرات وال5 قطعت twice, بس في شيء that is that does not satisfy الgiven عنه, اللي هو إنه لازم يكونوا in order and they should appear only once. يعني كل رقم بس مرة بده يقلنا قد إيه بين. Plus إذا بنطلع على شغلة for each one of those, for each number in the list, we have to go in a for loop. So imagine if the list is huge, مش بس 10 numbers في بقلبها. Let's say بقلبها في 1 million numbers. Imagine we will be doing 1 million for loops, لأنه كل رقم بدنا نعمل for loop لنروح على كل الليست فيه ونشوف إذا it occurred again. So we will be doing 1 million for loops. And this is not something efficient when writing code. We should always think about making things really simple. So there's another way of going about this, اللي هي إنه to go once on the list, not 10 times. لأنه هاي solution it goes 10 times on the list إذا كانت n10. بس لو شو ما كانت n فينا to go over the list one time. How can we do that? We can introduce another structure اللي هي another array يلي هو assumes that the largest integer is 10, for example. while هن بالسؤال قالوا لنا that we may assume that the largest integer is not more than 10,000. بس هلا for simplicity's sake رح اعتبر انه the largest integer cannot be more than 10. Now let's go over this list now. شوفوا كيف we're gonna go once over this list بدل ما نمر عليها 10 times. رح بلش مع 2. أول شي بدي أقول لكم إنه inside an array structure كل الأرقام كل index الرقم عليه الانتجر بيكون 0. So the array is full of zeros at the moment of creation. Knowing that, this can help us a lot. لأنه by default فينا نعتبر إنه الأرقام من 0 ل 10 ما مرقوا ولا مرة بعد بالليست. When we start counting in the list, we start increasing the index of each number. So هلا لقينا 2, then we found the 2 بنزيد عليها 1 بتصير 1. Then we found 5 بنزيد على 0 1 بتصير 1. We found 3 بنزيد على 0 1 بتصير 1. We found 7 بنزيد على 0 1 بتصير 1. We found 5 again بنزيد على 1 1 بتصير 2. We found 2 again بنزيد على 1 1 بتصير 2. We found 3 again بنزيد على 1 1 بتصير 2. 6 again بتصير 6 for the first time بتصير 1. 2 again بتصير 3. Then 2 again بتصير 4. How many times did we go over the list? Just once. And now we have another array other than the first array اللي فيه list that counted each number كم مرة قطع by just using its index. احنا بنعرف انه الاري عنده index, so this is something that we can use. What made us use this structure هو هيدا الهنت. You may assume that the largest integer is not more than 10,000. لو هيدا الهنت ما كانت موجودة بالبروبلم بالسؤال لو كان في اليوزر يحط any number this wouldn't have worked. ليش؟ لأنه ما كنا بنقدر نعرف قد ايه بده يكون كبر الاري اللي عم نعد فيه الفريكونسيز. بس because of this hint we were able to know قد ايه بده يكون كبير الاري اللي رح نعد فيه الفريكونسيز. Now what do we do last? We go over this list وكل مرة في عنا رقم منه 0 we print the index and what's inside it. So 0 ما رح نطبعها, 1 ما رح نطبعها, 2 we care about it لأنه بقلبها ما في 0. So بنقول 2 4 times. Sorry. نقول 2 4 times. Then we go to 3 بنلاقي في بقلبها 2 بنقول 3 2 times. 4 بنقفيها لأنه بقلبها 0. 5 في بقلبها 2. Then 5 2 times. 6 1 time. 7 1 time. 8 9 and 10 بنقفيهم. So that's the way to think about this problem correctly in order to have this output. Now the video that will follow will actually solve this problem in terms of code. I made two videos, one to explain how we're gonna approach such a problem, and the second video will solve it in coding.